of it, which is wrong. Not that she is right, Hanif. No, she is wrong. All the society is righteous and she is the only one odd. Then this is nushuz. For example, all the society is righteous, very fair, they don't backstab, they are doing right, and she is the only one backstabbing, making black magic, and she's odd, alone in the society which is righteous. This is nashes. So you don't jump to your wife and say you are nashes and you divorce her because she is right, but different. In which different? For example, she doesn't like backstabbing, she doesn't like hypocrisy, and she stayed alone from the matrix, and you say, well, you are odd. Or she is different in a right way. So you have to define what is nashes and be fair with it, not just because she's different than you or different than your family. Why did you choose her? Because right can be in different versions. There is a Christian who is righteous, there is Jewish who is righteous, there is Shia who is righteous, there is Sunnah who is righteous. So you cannot, because she is different, you say she is nashes. Be careful. Nashes should be obvious wrong, not because she's different section. Why did you choose her? So you cannot bring, for example, a Jewish man marry a Christian woman and say you are nashes. No, it's not like that. You have to be very sure that you are defining your wife as nashes before you divorce her, not because you know that she is like that and afterward you said this is an excuse to revenge from her. God knows what is inside you and he will punish you. Don't take it excuse to just oppress the woman. Now the woman is very educated. You cannot do that to her. Even if she's not educated, you cannot do that also to her. But it will be worse when she is educated because she knows her rights. So you will be in trouble. And if she is not educated and she doesn't know her rights, there is other women who will notice and will also, you will be in trouble. And beside that, if nobody beside her, God is there and you will get punishment from God. So stop doing what you do to your wives. Mutual respect. If you don't like her, leave her in معروف. ساكن بمعروف أو تسريح بإحسان. Be good also when you leave her. This is God's laws. You risk your heaven waiting for probability of Al-Mahdi coming, while the truth is Eman Jesus in front of you, and you didn't give us even 1% that we are the truth. So this is risking, you are risking your heaven. Be careful, wake up. Other video is saying obedience that worshiping God is not done if you don't worship Him alone. So the right words, it should be this: worshiping God include obedience. So you don't say that I worship God just because I pray the 5 prayer, or because I sacrifice for Him sheep, and when I swear by God, so khalas, I worship God. Then you go and obey, let's say, leader, for example. Totally blind disobedience to him, and you don't give the obedience to God. So if the leader tell you rape, you rape, steal, you steal, make perjury, you do, fraud, you do, disobeying God, and you are telling God, I don't want to obey you, I will obey the leader. For you only sacrifice, I will do the 5 prayers, or I will go to church, but the obedience for my leader. This is association. You are associated because the obedience is the basic worshiping. You have to obey God. Some people will say, but we are scared. Immigrate. ألم تكن أرض الله واسعة؟ قالوا كنا مستضعفين في الأرض. ألم تكن أرض الله واسعة? Isn't it God have a wide earth? Immigrate. You cannot answer that also. You will be in hell when you meet God. So some people is saying, I cannot believe that you are Jesus' soul inside Mom Eman talking to us. يكلم الناس بالمهد. He cannot believe it. Let's go piece by piece. Do you believe that Jesus will come in the last days? Yes. Okay. What is the mark? When you see it, you will believe that this is Jesus. Did you give it a thought? Because you don't want to miss it, isn't it? We are in the last days. There's a lot of towns whipped from the map. God doesn't take towns without a warner. So who's the warner? Who's al-muddathir? Inni ana al-nadhir al-mubin. Who is it? Before these towns, God whipped them from the map. Me. Isn't it? I've been 3 years warning you from what happened today. Isn't it happened? This is obvious that I am Jesus talking from Mom Eman. And a lot of people is happily waiting for my death. So you think God will bring angels to put Jesus' soul and the life, Holy Spirit inside me? So, to just die and vanish? You have no plan for us? Why you are very in a hurry for our death? What did we bother you for? You should be happy that God fairness on earth, teaching us how to be fair and give us the truth. The other point is a lot of media, it's just lies and giving just a deception word. I'm trying to understand what's going on. They just put the words upside down. You don't know what they mean. I'm the only one who is very clear and giving you things as it is. Why I'm the only one? Why everybody giving the words upside down? I'm trying to understand what's going on and it's upside down. You use word to means another word. Why all this deception? You are helping the Antichrist because people are confused because of you. And the most of the media is owned by the Antichrist. I told the believer, own media. If I have money, I will buy media and speak the truth as it is to help the believer to understand what's going on and be guided. And this is a big evidence that we are in the time of the Antichrist. Everybody confused. Everybody doesn't know what's the reality, what's going on. Do you want to go to hell while you don't know? Just next day your town is off the map and you find yourself in hell. There is a lot of vision. They saw that their brothers and colleagues in hell, tortured, who died because they put in the media picture of me without veil. I told you don't spy on me and put my picture in the media. Why you want to go to hell? Wake up. It is eternal. You want forever to be tortured? For what? It's the devil who is whispering in your mind that this is the right things to do. You see most of the people doing this and you say, let me do it. It can't be one person right and all wrong. No, it can't be. In the Antichrist time, most of the people will be followers of the Antichrist and the devil. Stand alone. Be righteous. Help yourself not to go to hell. What is wrong is wrong. Distinguish between right and wrong. There is no excuses. The devil give you excuses. Ready with the excuses for the benefit of society, for them, this and that. Then you find yourself in hell. This is the last point, thank God. I covered everything. I put it in the paper. Distinguish between, some people is saying Islam, when there is a say about the Prophet Muhammad that Islam is to do this and that and this and that. That I bear witness that God is the only one, which is correct, and Muhammad his prophet. Second, to pray 5 times, to give charity, to pilgrim, and to fast. So, I am telling this person, this is the command of Prophet Muhammad at his time. Islam means surrender to the Prophet. So when people come to him and tell him, teach us what to surrender to you, Prophet Muhammad, what is your command, what you command us to do, he teach them this as surrendering. But this is not what is from Adam, what is surrendering from Adam to today. For example, do you think surrendering in the time of Nuh is Ashhadu anna la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammad Rasulullah? It's time of Nuh. So how come I bear witness that Muhammad Rasulullah in the time of Nuh? So each prophet come with his command, and this is what you surrender to God and his messenger, asking the prophet, what is today command? This is the true surrendering. You have to surrender to me, to God and his prophet, Jesus, Eman. See you another